Pratasmarami Shri Ramana Padapadmam Kaupena Vastra Pariveštita Hiranyagatram Mandasmita Lavanyotkrishtam Vadanarvindam Varunamaya Tikshna Atmanishtanetram. In the early morning, I remember the holy feet of Sri Ramana Maharshi. He is clad, his whole golden body is clad in only a loin cloth, and his eye-catching face, smiley face, is beautiful. And his eyes are full of grace, and it is established in Atman.
That's a beautiful prayer. Who wrote this prayer, Neelakantanji?
I wrote this possibly in 2017 or 2018.
Beautiful, beautiful. Very nice. The beauty of eyes is because these eyes are established in the self, looking within, always connected with the self. They appear to be looking outside. Even when they're looking outside, they're connected with the source all the time. And that purity of the self is reflected by the eyes. By the eyes of a person, one can know what he's thinking, doing, what a person's intentions are. Words can lie, but eyes cannot. So many people who have come to Bhagavan, seeing his eyes in his picture, has elevated their consciousness. And you can ask this truth from all seekers who have meditated on his picture. That is the power of awareness, reflecting just from the mere picture of a sage. So is the power. Focus on your own silence. Which is eternal. Silence never changes. Silence is from the source, from your heart. All agitations, thoughts, feelings, emotions, they are all projections of mind. All exterior to you. Because all these projections are not our original nature, when we believe in all these thoughts and live in these thoughts, we are uncomfortable, a bit restless, agitated, because it is unnatural. How long a person can stay in unnatural state? And so is the desire to come back home, to abide in pure self. We call it pure because it is not mixed with mind. It is untainted. It is uninvolved. It is readily available to everyone who longs for it. Longing is attaining it. All techniques, all paths, all methods are not any specific way. They just come to a seeker in its own way, in its own unique way. Don't worry too much about method. Just have longing to come back home. That is enough. Your longing will create a unique path for you. Even when you pick up a path, there is some uniqueness in it. Don't worry about actions of body, situation you are in, type of thoughts you carry, story of the past, future projections. None of them are you. If you are none of them, why do you worry about it? If something happens to a stranger or something happening in life of someone with whom you cannot relate, it does not affect you. You are that pure self unaffected by all deeds of mind and body. Your existence as self is not dependent on mind and body. Who is a jnani? Who is a sage? The one who can discriminate between what I am and what I am not, and stay as what I am. So, in all, there are only two steps. One is to discriminate and reject what you are not, and just stay as what you are, is the second and final step. Or both things can happen at the same time. If you don't get affected by your own thoughts, then you will never get affected by any thought of any person in this world. First, you have to fix your own self. From where you operate. Abide in the source as source. Only source can be source, nothing else. Knower and knowledge is only one. There is no object to be known, only objects to be discarded. The last object to be discarded is called ego. You can see that ego in pure awareness. You discard ego, and what is left is that pure awareness. Bliss is the other name of awareness. Awareness is peace. Awareness is love. Awareness is that which connects everything and is still its state detached, unaffected by any action of the body or other bodies. It is outside pair of all opposites. It has nothing to support or reject. It is a state which is impartial, neutral, and so it is always peaceful. It is beyond all concepts. It is you in your purest form. It is you without any story. All stories are of body-mind complex. All stories are in domain of time and space. You are outside it. All stories start with birth and end with death. You are beyond birth and death. Death is the biggest conqueror in time and space. And you are the one who has conquered death. You are the conqueror of death. Death cannot touch you. You are eternal. To know this pure truth, start interacting with the source. With disinterest in all whatever is going around you. Give all your precious time in this body to go within. Your interest, your desires, your attachments are taking away your energy into the projection of mind and keeping you away from the source. So I say only longing can bring you back. Don't confuse longing to desire or attachment. Longing for the self can be so intense that it leads to dispassion, detachment from everything else. And that's what you need to know the source. Once you know the source and you establish in source, then there is no problem. Then this play of life is like a poisonous snake from which you have taken away the poison. Now it cannot hurt you. Now you can really play in life unaffected. As an actor on stage, playing a role, but knows that who he or she is in reality. So in stage of life, established in pure self, whatever role body has to play, it will be played and you stay unaffected, uninvolved. In your own supreme bliss. Always contented. All the intellectuals of this world, most intelligent people, more they know, more they realize they don't know. Only this is the only knowledge which brings contentment and peace. And your hungry for knowledge ends. In play of life, you can still be looking to know something, but that's part of the play. Know that after which nothing needs to be known. If you are dreaming, what needs to be known? Only that you are dreaming, that's all. And you are free from the dream. Always remember your pure self. Whatever learned knowledge you forget doesn't matter. I really feel pity on people who get anxious on not remembering dates and events and other aspects, but never know who they are. They have forgotten themselves, but they are worried about dates and facts. What use are those dates and facts? One day this body will be dead. It will be dust. Then who will remember those dates and facts? Who will ask you? People who will ask you will also be dead. This all is a play, illusion, transient. Everything is impermanent. Hold on to which is permanent, eternal, none other than you. Hold on to that deathless state, unborn state. And the good news is it is you. That is you. That is real you. Not the form which appears and disappears. Don't hold on to the wave. You are this deep ocean of bliss. You are pure awareness. You are beyond any thought. No thought is for you. All thoughts end at ego. Ego is an illusion. Ego discriminates, judges, likes, dislikes, loves, hate. You are beyond all this. You know less than what ego knows. Ego acts smart. It knows how to fool people in the world, how to gain from everyone, how to exploit, how to utilize. Even in its giving, there is some motive. Stay away from ego, devil within. Your staying away from ego will make it disappear. You abide in pure self and don't move out of it. Because ego does all evil things, it is punished by death. You finish this ego before death finishes it. By distancing yourself and abiding in pure self. Never leave yourself, whatever comes and goes. We all are coming into this holiday time, festive time. A lot of parties, get-togethers. In our message, we write, I'm looking forward to this party or this get-together. Remember, I'm looking inward to self whenever you say that. Looking inward. For the sake of conversation, you can say looking forward. But remember looking inward all the time. Always looking inward. Wherever you go, keep looking inward. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you.